Hi there, it's Liz. I wanted to take a minute and tell you a little bit about our Digital Citizenship Week coming up. So first I want to show you how to find the lesson resources on the website if you aren't already familiar. You're going to start at the home page of our district, go to Departments and then Technology, and give it a second to load, and then down on the buttons you'll see Digital Citizenship. When you click on Digital Citizenship, it's going to take you to, guess what, the Digital Citizenship page. Now, if you remember from last year, these are the 3 blocks that had our lessons last year. So let's check out 4th grade. If we go to Visit, we've got 3rd grade has a lesson, 4th grade, 5th grade. Here's the slide presentation. Here's the PDF lesson plan. And then there are 2 family letters that you could choose to send home. So let's take a look. If you go to the slide presentation, you would just open the link, and then you have all the slides right here. So this is just going to walk you through. You could click on Present, and it'll take you through each of the slides, which have the discussion prompts. I recommend going through this before you teach it, just so you're familiar. So you can go to Present and then use the space bar to go through some of the animations and just have a discussion with your class about citizenship. We teach our kids how to be good citizens in the world. This is just talking about being a good citizen in an online community. All right, so you get the idea here. It's helpful if you take a look at the lesson plan. Okay, here's the lesson plan that has your standards. So put this into your language arts block. It's got language arts standards in it. You've got any prep you need to do. Here where they've totally scripted out a sample. Now you don't have to follow this exactly. If that's not what your students seem to be responding, it's okay. So you've got the question, some sample responses, just to kind of guide so that you don't feel like you're teaching a lesson that's out of your comfort zone. All right, so you've got the whole lesson plan, you've got the slides. I will tell you, if you look at the speaker's notes, hang on, I've put some tips from the lesson plan into the speaker's notes to help you out. All right, so if that's what you remember from last year, that's what you want to do, you are totally ready to go on that lesson. Go to your grade level, get the presentation, get the PDF. If you want to send a family letter home, you're totally welcome to. Okay, so if that's where you are, you can stop watching this video right now. You can go about that, and you are ready for Digital Citizenship Week. If you want to see a couple more options, take a look, and I'm going to show you a couple more things. So a couple additional options that you have. We were here in the grade levels. I'm going to go back to Digital Citizenship. These lessons are from Common Sense Media, and there's a link to the website right here. They have 5 lessons per grade level. So I'm going to click on here, Lessons by Grade Level. We're going to go into 4th grade again. All the grades are here. I'm going to visit the 4th grade page, and you're going to see here's strong passwords again. That's the exact same lesson as the other one. There's the lesson web page. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like in a second. The same slides, the same PDF. We're going to get to Nearpod in a little bit. They also have a student page and then the same family tips that were shared. All right, so they've added the student page, and then I've added links to the other 4 lessons. All right, these don't have Google Slides because I haven't made those. But if you find that strong password lesson, I remembered it from last year, we've already done that lesson, choose one of these other 4. Okay, you've got the lesson plan there. You've got the website. Let me show you what those look like. Here is the Common Sense Media website. This is for every lesson. All I did was go ahead and download. Here's the PDF of the lesson plan, which is going to, oops, that's not what I was going to show you yet. Here's the PDF of the lesson plan, okay, which is also linked. You've got the standards. This is the exact same stuff. All right, there's the activity sheet. It's going to be the same one, and I'll show you. It looks like this. So this is the student sheet for this lesson. Now, does this need to be printed for everyone? Probably not. Project it on the screen. Use it as a discussion starter. Okay, give it to small groups. You don't need to necessarily photocopy this for everyone. Just use it as a discussion. All right, so coming back to this page, there are some of your options if you want some more lessons. I wanted you to know there's also the student page. If you want to know about Nearpod, keep watching. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. But if that's enough, you are ready to go with your digital citizenship lessons. Okay, so now the Nearpod twist. If you're already a Nearpod teacher and you use Nearpod in your classroom already, you can go in and you can get the digital citizenship lesson. But even if you've never heard of Nearpod, I'm going to show you right now how you can use it. Okay, the first thing we're going to need is this. This is your join code. Okay, I'm just going to copy that so that I have, oops. There we go. So that I have it, I'm going to go to nearpod.com. The page looks like this, and this is something you would do from your teacher station and project it onto the screen. So imagine what you're looking at right now is what I would have projected onto the screen. Okay, I'm going to enter the code to join a session. There's that code, right? Okay, I'm going to say this is Mrs. Hoppy's class because we're going to go through this all together. Now look what it is. Here's our strong passwords lesson. And then I can just use these arrows and go straight through. Some of these slides are introduction ones that I can skip. But class, how can a secure password help protect your private information? That can just be an oral discussion, right? These are our 3 goals for the lesson. We're going to start by brainstorming. Now, this, if each student were using this lesson, you would know they would be putting their answer here, but let's just treat this as a class discussion. What are some of the non-electric security devices people use to protect their possessions from being stolen or used by others? Have a discussion with your class. Well, let's see. We have locks on our doors. What else? Brainstorm all these things and then send. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the only person this is going to send to is me because I'm the one that generated the code. So you are totally safe to conduct this discussion with your students and submit their answers. It's only going to me. Okay, so a think, pair, share. You get the idea here. We've got this whole lesson that you can just project this on your screen and walk through the lesson. And then you're done. That's all there is to it. So if you want to use Nearpod, nearpod.com, and then put in the join code. If you want to do the digital citizenship pledge, here's your join code for that. You've won a prize, here's your join code for that. You get the idea? So that's all you need to know to use Nearpod for your digital citizenship week. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm making this in June 2017. If you're watching this video later, these codes will only be good for the month of June. They'll expire after school gets out. So if you're a Hueneme teacher, send me an email and say, hey, I want to teach that picture perfect lesson. I'll be glad to generate a new code for you. All right, just let me know. That's easy to do. But those do have an expiration on them. All right, so that's where we are with digital citizenship. You can teach the lesson just like you have in the past. You can add additional options. You could use one of the different lessons in your grade level. Please don't teach a lesson out of grade level. Or you can use Nearpod. You have all those options, but the most important thing is that when we're sending our students off for the summer, where they'll have probably less regulated internet access, as far as someone monitoring them, we want to make sure they have those good citizenship ideas comfortably under their belt. You're welcome to use these lessons at the start of next year to start your year off with these ideas. The goal is that digital citizenship becomes part of a conversation through your classroom, through everything you do. And these lessons should help give you some of the content that you can use all throughout the year. All right, have fun. Have a great week with digital citizenship lessons and a fantastic last few weeks of the school year. All right, bye.